where I was going and why did I choose that specific college, and if I was going to return or what I'm going to do there.
I had to go to Pakistan 12 times in order to receive one visa, which that is I don't know how many miles away from Afghanistan. So I had to go there 12 times in order to receive one visa, which at that time it wasn't an easy thing to do because it was not a good time. But still I had to go to Pakistan to get the visa and to come here, otherwise I would have lost my 4-year full scholarship. The reason that I went to Pakistan 12 times to get the visa was because every time I would go, I received 4 visas, 4 American visas. The reason that I had to go to Pakistan 12 times, 12 different times, was that they put my date of birth wrong on the visa.
He was very rude to the extent where I did feel offended, but then isn't that how they should be?
The first time that I went to Pakistan, the interviewer who was interviewing me, he wasn't American. He was Pakistani national. So he was pretty nice. He was pretty decent. Whereas the first interviewer wasn't as trying to find the right word. As nice as the second interviewer, and the second interviewer was from Afghanistan, I believe. So he was a lot nicer, a lot helpful than my first interviewer at the embassy.
Well, we had to do some online stuff, which took a long time, and that was the most frustrating part because there's a lot to fill out and a lot of documents.
It took a longer time for me in order to receive my papers from America, because when they ship stuff, especially to Afghanistan, it doesn't get there as fast as it should, like to other countries. So that was my biggest challenge, or my biggest problem, was that I received everything a little late, and my school was gonna start. So and I didn't have a passport. At that time, the government was controlling who they should give the passports to. So I had that was my second biggest challenge, that I couldn't get a passport. So I had to, my father actually had to pay extra. He paid around $1,000 to get a passport, which the original cost of the passport is not even $20. So yeah, my passport, papers, my I-20, my visa, which didn't take long.
It took a while, a long time, because apparently there was something wrong with my name. Like it got switched, like first name, last name, they got mixed up, and then it took a while to try and change it, but there was something wrong with the system. Yeah, but we got it done.
My route was from Kabul to Dubai, Dubai to New York, New York to Los Angeles. Kabul, Dubai, both of them were really good. So was Los Angeles. But when I arrived to New York, I was stopped just because of my passport. they didn't say anything. Like when they looked at me, they didn't say anything. But when I was boarding the plane, they asked for my passport and they asked for my boarding pass. And when they read on my passport, it says passport of Republic of Afghanistan. So when they read that, they just like mumbled with each other. There were 2-3 of them, and they said, "Oh, you're randomly selected to for the security check." In my head, I'm thinking, I'm like, you didn't say anything when you saw me until you saw my passport, you know? But I didn't have anything to hide, so I had to, they took me to this green special screening room or something. I can barely remember it. But I had to go there, I had to strip everything, I had to take off all of my clothes, including underwear. I had to stand naked in front of these 2 guys and a lady. And the lady came, she checked everything. She checked my hair, she checked my teeth. She put the light in my eyes. I had to go through the security machines a couple of times. They cut my shoes. The bottom of the shoes. They cut that, they cut my bags. I was there for about 2 hours, and because of that I missed my plane to get to Los Angeles. I don't blame them, that's their job, but I felt a lot uncomfortable.
Well, I have my uncles living here, so integrating into this society wasn't really a struggle. But then there were maybe one thing that I felt was a bit strange and very extremely different was how much people touch each other. I was very shocked. I would feel very invaded at times, but then I got used to it.
So in your country they don't touch each other? Is that what you mean?
Well, in Saudi, men and women aren't really, they don't touch each other. Sometimes it's because of religious reasons. For instance, actually sometimes I myself forget that we shouldn't be doing that. For instance, I would, you know, want to shake a man's hand, he would go like this. So then it's like, oh, I forget. And it's because at home, we aren't as religious. So it's, yeah. But in general, I mean, apart from the Saudi society, I mean, the environment I grew up in was same thing. People don't really express their emotions. I mean, for instance, my parents, I mean, I wouldn't really usually see them hugging or kissing or sitting on the couch and cuddling. It was just, you know, keep it to yourself. Fine. But I loved it when I got here. I get to touch everyone I want.
When I got here, I just like, my problem was like speaking English like the other people around me. I used to speak English like just to communicate, not that good. So I guess it was like okay, it wasn't that hard for me because I used to speak English. The food was kind of problem for me because I never used to American food like the fast food. I mean, I used to fast food, but not like fast food every day, you know. Yeah, I used to eat like my mom's food, you know. So I had to learn how to cook.
My biggest challenge is English. English is my second language. When I first came here, and then I was so afraid that I don't understand what the professor say. And then I remember when when I was in a computer class, and then the professor talked so fast, and then my heart beating so fast, boop, boop, boop. And then professor said, oh, each student had to introduce themselves, and then why you take the computer class. my heart's beating, boom, 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 boom. But the professor is really friendly and nice, and then after a while, then I was relaxed. Then I just introduce myself, and then why I'm going to take the computer class, and yeah, much more relaxed and then friendly environment class.
Like we hear like they are racist, they just like themselves, they don't like anyone else. But I found out like they smile to each other even they don't know them. Like they are outgoing.
Well, I didn't expect to see that many different kinds of people, like ethnicity-wise.
When I first arrived here, and then American students think the Japanese student and Chinese student, they are not get along with each other. Actually, they misunderstood. Then sometimes they will ask me the question, you Japanese and Chinese, do you get along with each other? I said, yeah. And also, yeah, and sometimes when I came here and the some American friends, they talk about the English slang. I don't understand it. So, for example, they say, oh, they call me dude. I said, oh no, I'm not dude. My name is Make.
The stereotype of me about America was that all the Americans eat fast food all the time. That and like I thought of the Americans as the females as all of them are blondes with blue eyes, and the men are really big, as in really bulky.
Bodybuilders or something.
Yeah, which when I came here I was like, wait a minute. This isn't what I thought it was, you know. Not all of the people who live in America are blondes or with blue eyes or big and bulky, and I did not know there were a lot of people from other countries living in America. I thought it's America, you know. Only Americans live here.
My first class was so hard, to be honest with you. I didn't even understand what the teacher was talking about. Even I used to speak English, but like, yeah, I didn't understand anything. I thought that I'm gonna fail in all my classes. But like the first couple of classes, the first couple of months is gonna be kind of hard for any student who's gonna come from outside to America, because like they never heard it before. So I think they're gonna overcome with it like soon, you know, if they keep talking English like that. Yeah, it's gonna be easy.
Well, I come from the desert, but it's different, and I just thought it was very hard.
First of all, to speak English all the time, not to be with their friends from their home, like to speak to American people, because it's gonna be better for them and keep learning new words.
It's just relax. I think people here are more, I mean, their attitudes about lots of things in life is, of course, unlike the Saudi society, and definitely less judgmental. And that's what I was worried about. I was afraid that I'd be judged for, well, I knew I wouldn't be judged for every little thing I do, but then I just wish I knew that it was that relaxed.
For the international students, make friends with the non-international students, because that was one of the ways that my English improved. Not only English, but I became aware of the American culture, the society here. So yeah, just make friends. Just share your ideas. Let your voice be heard, talk to your classmates, talk to your friends, whoever it is, not even international students to international students. You know, just share your culture, because everybody is unique. You know, everybody comes from a different background. Everybody brings different ideas.
One thing what I have noticed between Germany and America in the education, in the testing is, for example, if you don't test good in Germany, you are overall screwed, and over here the professors give you usually a different chance, another chance to make your grade up. And the professors, like in Germany, they are usually have a higher standard, not higher standard, but they are usually over here and the students over here. So if you go to the professor, instructor or your teacher, you usually have, you're usually not going to be the person who's right as a student, which is kind of sad. And over here it's so nice, the people, not only the people, but the instructors, they are trying to help the students and international students, and yeah, thank you very much. And the professors over here, they are listening to the students, and they try to get actually individually to each student. They reach out to the students more than in Germany. And in the end, I want to thank the faculty members and the staff members of a College of the Desert. Everybody has been so nice and helpful for the students, especially for the international students, and I learned so much over here.